years old and my expertise portrait. Aside sa portrait, digital, I'm doing mural painting and sometimes nag-intram ako sa poster making. Then sa mga editorial design. Nag-start siguro sa when I was in kinder, kayang cousin ko nag-drawing man siya. Tapos dito ko nag-umpisa naghilig sa art.
What inspires you and what connection do you have to your arts?
Ang arts daw ano na daw artist ko na suna. Anak ko sa ginobra ko. Nandiyan sa buong
What are the forms or types of arts you usually do? What medium you use? What exactly most of your artwork subject?
Actually, ginobra ko is ang portrait kit. Ang medyo ginagamit ko charcoal and graphite. Tapos subong sa quarantine na gano'n ako na sa ilok sa may digital kaya sa online student nakaon kasi sa social media. So naging panugtong ko na lang na social media na lang bro ko ng platform sa akong na talent which is sa mga digital art.
So, as a student, how do you manage your time between studies and doing your artwork?
Wala, bunga. Yung course ko, related na sa art, which is my subject man kami nga drawing, mga rendering. Kaya kung laboratory, kung isa ka drawing, wala man sa natungan.
So, how arts help you as an artist? Especially if you are not known well, either on financial, on your studies, on yourself, and also in other areas of your life.
Ako as an artist, why makuga ga-aim din ng maging sikat or maging known. Ang ako lang yan kung makapagawa ko lang ang ako ng mga thoughts sa art ko. Mo lang nakita ang goal ko sa pagiging artist.
What are your purpose and goal as an artist?
Ang goal ko siguro ang someday mo lang ang gusto ko kapatindog ko sa related art business. Basta mo lang ang goal ko sa kapatindog ko like mga tattoo shop or mga
For you, how do you define success as an artist?
As an artist, ako ang success para sa ako for example sa clients, kung maging satisfied sila sa artwork, kung maging happy sila sa kung ano ginibra ko, mo lang na para sa ako ng success bilang sa artist.
So, what is your message to all aspiring artists?
Sa bilang part ko sa Artist Guild, ang may saying ka mga ginatawag na perfect practice makes perfect. So samtang practice ka pa lang, dapat perfect din mo practice para sa hindi ka na magsala. Ay may ginambal gani nga kung brown mo kung anong insakto, hindi ka din magsala.
Art can be used to help spread a message of inspiration, making people achieve great things in life. After our interview, I learned a lot from Mr. Lianes, our artist, because he is very creative, talented, and passionate in this kind of field. All of his artwork is very inspiring to all people and for those people who want to be like him as a great artist.
Art is what we find to be pleasing to our senses. Art is a way for one to express themselves. Each pieces of art is something different for every one of us. Art gives us the way to be creative and express ourselves. On the other hand, art is a large of our part of our everyday lives that we made it hardly to stop thinking about it.
Art becomes the way of an artist to share knowledge, talents, creative minds, and unique masterpiece that would blow anyone's mind. As we interviewed our artist, I learned that first it started as hobbies until he recognized how art important is. Our artist says that he will succeed if the client is satisfied on what he do.
He serves as a model to pursue our silent talents through art. Mr. Llanes strives to lift up youngsters to be themselves, express their thoughts, and boast their passion through arts. Because art is what we are. It describes who we are and tells our wildest dreams and stories.
Art survives past the artist's life through their work and can be seen and studied by people. This doesn't limit the creative mind of an artist to his viewers to enter the world of art.
Art is not just a skill, it is a gift born inside of you. Everyone has a form of art, it just depends on us on how we embrace it. Art can boost your self-confidence and even help you in your financial needs. This documentary really makes me appreciate art and myself being an aspiring artist.
Art and an artist have the unique connectivity. It is not an artist without any piece of the art, and it is not art without any help of the artist. If you have passion in art, you will not define it as a competition to gain success, but rather an artist's freedom of expressions towards what he wants to portray for its audience or for himself. The ability of the artist to go beyond possible and into imaginable is an inspiration for us.
When it comes to creating or canvassing their art, I believe that artist has numerous personas. The color he employs represents his feelings, which varies in intensity. Mr. Llanes began at a young age, influenced by a member of his family, and it was merely a hobby until it got ingrained in him. After doing this documentary, I realized being an artist necessitates excellence and deep study of the subject because art can be found everywhere. It all relies on how people perceive it.
Art plays a big part in order for us to express ideas, emotions, creativity, and experience. As we know, arts have different forms and different meaning depending on the audience or the one who creates the piece. As an audience, I was really amazed and mesmerized with the creative talents and imagination of every artist. As we interview our fellow Ilonggo artist, Mr. Llanes, I have learned that the art have given him benefits, like for example having commissions or sharing his talent through mural paintings. Art becomes his way to express his emotion, talents, and experience, but also helps him in showing his skills and having a little source of income.
Art have its function, showing us the deeper meaning of the reality of what life is like. It have its own value that makes us realize something that could create change in ourselves. It has representation of things that made us amazed, inspired, and motivated. So we should start in ourselves promoting the simple arts of our companion through sharing the resources even online and support them emotionally, especially physically.
Apart from the fact that art is derived directly from human experience, it is timeless and influences our perception of nature. We cannot dispute that it has had a significant impact on our lives. It provides us with inspiration, motivation, and happiness, all of which contribute to the development of our personalities. Art has also made a significant contribution to our world by transforming our imagination into reality, which is extremely beneficial to us. After our interview, I've learned a lot about our artist, Mr. Llanes. He also contributed a lot into our society by inspiring aspiring student artists here in Iloilo City. Despite the pandemic and other crises happening in our world, he continued to motivate his fellow Ilonggos to nurture their talent and don't be afraid to share their artworks to everyone.
Art foster engagement,
Solidarity, connectivity,
and understanding,
as it is the product of people's creativity, imagination,
And expression.
that integrate the human spirit and human aspiration, an essential part of what makes us human.
Art is born of and advocates freedom.